Breaking news: Charlie Kirk was apparently assassinated, and law enforcement, local, federal, and the FBI, say they've taken a suspect into custody. President Trump has publicly indicated they likely have the right person, though formal charges haven't been announced. This happened on a sunny day on a college campus in Utah. Reports suggest Kirk's daughter may have been present and rushed to him amid the chaos. If so, that detail is truly heartbreaking. I'll walk through the chilling new details from the FBI's report and what we know so far. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape.
Mr. President.
And he's in custody.
Your suspicion was that he was radical left. And now you have more information. What can you share with us about his ideology?
Yeah, Lawrence, let me just, and by the way, Lawrence is doing a good job. What's going on here?
Job. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
I said you were going to do well. Yeah, I think that I don't want to go too far. I'd like to tell you some stories at how it happened, but essentially somebody that was very close to him turned him in. And that happens when you had some of those good shots. Somebody is going to say, whether it's a parent or whatever, I'd rather not say right now. They're going to announce it today, sometime later, probably talk about that. But somebody close to him turned him, you know, they said, whoa. It's interesting where we had very good pictures, but not great, not perfect. And when you look at it, what happened is somebody, and this happens a lot. It happened with the crazy Boston bomber. It happened with others. Somebody that's close recognizes even a little tilt of the head, which nobody else would do. And somebody that was very close to him said, that's him.
President Trump confirmed on Fox and Friends that the FBI has the suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, in custody. Reports suggest his own father, along with a minister, helped convince him to turn himself in. This comes after a tense 24-hour manhunt where the shooter was still at large. Robinson now faces severe charges and could even face the death penalty. While the nation is grieving and emotions are high, it's important to remember that his parents should not be harassed or doxxed. They may have even played a key role in bringing him in. We don't yet know their political views or full involvement, but what we do know is that this was an incredibly difficult step for his father. Charlie Kirk always preached respect and dignity, and even in this moment of pain, many are urging people to honor that. Justice will take its course, but let's not destroy the lives of family members who may already be broken by these events. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with those surveillance images. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
The FBI says the suspect was caught after family members helped bring him in, apparently after heated conversations at home where he expressed intense hatred for Charlie Kirk and even said he planned to be at Utah Valley University on September 10th. Those claims fit the timeline of the tragic killing. Investigators also confirmed a key detail. Surveillance places a gray Dodge Challenger near the UVU campus on the day of the shooting, strengthening the case against him.
Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed that roommate, who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord. He opened it and showed several messages to investigators and allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyler also mentioned that he had changed outfits. I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well. And I will share that with you now.
In the hours after the shooting, Tyler Robinson reportedly posted messages on Discord to his roommate, revealing key details about the location of his firearm. These digital clues are now a crucial part of the investigation and suggest the attack was carefully planned. With Robinson in custody, authorities believe the remaining pieces of the puzzle will come together quickly. Let's now hear from the FBI director, along with Kash Patel's reaction to this shocking incident. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Thank you, Governor. This is what happens when you let good cops be cops. The FBI and our partners are proud to stand here today together to bring justice to the family of Charlie Kirk and honor his memory. I want to express my deep gratitude to President Trump, the Vice President, and the entire White House who have been so incredibly supportive with both resources and just personally to the FBI as a team. They had our backs the entire way, and I just want to express my gratitude for giving us the resources we need to operate in this space to bring this sort of justice at this sort of speed. In 33 hours, we have made historic progress for Charlie. Governor Cox, our partnership has been absolutely incredible these last few days. Our partnership will endure. Your state and local partners, your sheriffs, your DPS community has been unbelievably impressive in the hardest of times. And a case like this cannot be solved, cannot be brought without partnering with your state and local authorities. The FBI has a certain role to play, and we will play that role, and we will lead out for the federal government. But Governor Cox, we are so grateful for your state partnership that led out on this investigation. A little bit of the timeline. Charlie was shot at 12:23 p.m. on Wednesday. The first FBI agents arrived on scene in 16 minutes with chiefs of police at 12:39 and secured the scene. The FBI immediately launched fixed-wing assets. We utilized these assets to transport personnel, specialty technicians, hostage rescue teams. We also utilized these assets to go back and forth from the East Coast and here in Utah to transport forensic evidence and other evidence that will be analyzed and is being analyzed at our FBI laboratories in Quantico and other laboratories, including the ATF.
Kash Patel called the capture of Charlie Kirk's killer an incredible accomplishment, noting the FBI and law enforcement solved the case in just 33 hours despite starting with almost no information. Within minutes of the shooting, FBI agents were already on the ground piecing together evidence, leading to a nationwide manhunt that ended with the suspect in custody. While nothing can bring Charlie back, justice is being served. The FBI will now dig deeper into the suspect's motives, trying to uncover why he committed such a horrific act. Across the nation, people are grieving but also coming together, from vigils and tributes to heartfelt prayers for Charlie's family. Charlie touched countless lives, especially young people, challenging them, inspiring them, and sparking conversations. His loss has created a wave of grief but also an outpouring of love. Many hope this tragedy will be a wake-up call, showing America the dangers of political hatred and violence. The younger generation has a chance to shape a future where differences don't lead to division or destruction. As we honor Charlie's legacy, let's work toward an America where respect and open dialogue win over violence. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.